Hello. Welcome in. How we doing today? Hello, hello, hello. I hope you all are very, very good today. Welcome in. Welcome in. It's me, ya boy, Atheria. Happy Friday. I hope you guys have been having a great week this week. It is the end of the week though, leading into the weekend. I am very excited. Very happy it's Friday. It's Goth Punk Ath. It is Goth Punk Ath today. Welcome in. Yeah, I was like, because I streamed with Evil Ath last Friday, but it was Bald Theria. So y'all don't get another full stream of Bald Theria for free. So it's Goth Punk Ath today. But welcome in. So I will say hi to everyone. We are playing Signs of the Sojourner again this week. We played it last week. I think we'll probably finish it today. I'll be really honest, I am very tired, so if we do finish early, I will probably finish the stream early. So if we finish the story early, it'll be a short stream today. I don't know what it is. I went to bed so early the last 2 nights. I was in bed by like 8 p.m. I don't know what happened. Anyway, yes, I will say hi to everyone. Hello. Hello, Noct. Thank you very much for getting the first today. First in the stream goes to Noct. I appreciate that. Welcome in. And welcome in, Lenny. Thank you very much for your bunny check-in today. You've collected 480 bunnies. Wow. Wow. Speaking of bun armies, am I right? Now that's a bun army. Welcome in, Lenny. Hope you're doing good. Yo, Rox, welcome in. How are you? Welcome, welcome. Thank you for collecting 167 bunnies today. I appreciate that. Howdy, howdy. G'day, Jackie. Also 480 bunnies. Nice work, Jackie. And Slips, first of all, thank you very much for resubscribing for 2 months for tier 1. I appreciate that. Thank you so much for supporting the stream. I hope you enjoy your bunny emotes, your ad-free viewing, and your extra channel points, which can be used for the ever sought after game redeem. So thank you very much, Slips, for supporting the stream. I appreciate it. Thank you, thank you. It helps me keep putting back into the stream, making improvements, doing cool new stuff. So thank you for doing that. I appreciate it. And also collecting your bunny today with lucky number 13. Whoever told you that wishes nothing but harm upon you. It's because I was born on the 13th. So it's like my lucky number. But welcome in. And hello, Papa Muffin. Welcome, welcome. I hope you're doing well today. You will indeed start your bunny army. Thank you for collecting your very first fluffy little bunny friend today. I appreciate that. I appreciate that. And say hi to your bunny, Agua. Did I say that correctly? Hello, Agua. Welcome. Lovely, lovely to see the bunnies in the audience today. Welcome in, welcome in. She's watching with me. That's so cute. That's so cute. I know sometimes people will have like their cats sit and watch. I know Tempest's cat has sat and watched. I feel like Neri's cat has. My cat Nyx will watch me watching me back if I'm watching my own VODs. But welcome in. It's lovely to see you. Hello, hello. Hello, Helianthus. Welcome in. It's good to see you as well. 22 bunnies today. I love that. Welcome in. How are you? Hello, hello. Tutu. Welcome, welcome. Hi, hi. My bun approves this message. I just think it's because she's a little war hungry. Out for war. An aggressive boonie. Take it. My dog Rue is here. She's trying to fight me. Oh, we got the dogs in the audience. Oh, that's so funny. Nyx tries to fight me a lot too, but I win. I'm bigger. Oh. She's either watching with me or plotting 100 different ways to end me. Whoa. Whoa. But yes, today is more Signs of the Sojourner. So this is a game about, so it's a card game primarily. You get cards with symbols on either side of the card, so on the left side, the right side, and the symbols are different, and you get different combinations and different card effects that can stack. And in order to navigate conversations with NPCs, you have to successfully match cards, like the sides of the cards. So say the NPC plays a card and it's got a square on the right hand side, then you have to play a card that has a square on the left hand side, and then the NPC then has to match the symbol on the right hand side of your card, and so on and so forth. But NPCs usually only have up to 2 symbols that they can play. But they're all different. So if you want to navigate conversations with lots of different people, you kind of have to have a selection of different cards, but you only get a finite number that you can collect of unique cards, meaning that it makes it really difficult to navigate different conversations if you only have a couple of cards that will work for that particular person. So I was struggling a little bit, to be honest, last week, because I just want to be able to talk to everyone. But it's almost built in a way where you kind of are supposed to focus on certain relationships for a single playthrough. And I've not reached the end of my first playthrough yet, but presumably, or at least my understanding is that it has high replay value in that you replay it and then you follow maybe a different storyline. So you collect different cards and you pursue those relationships instead. So maybe it's a bit like that. But I'm not entirely sure. So it'll be interesting to see what happens when we finish our first run. Maybe I'll just start a second run just to see if it's any different, if I get the vibe that it could be. But I think it's still like a set storyline that then I'm pretty sure it repeats. Would eating the card be considered cheating? There have been times I would have loved to have eaten a card. Can't spell life without taking an L unless you have a wife. That's a W. My wifey. Oh. Yeah, look, and something that was quite significant that happened last week, right, was, so it's kind of like a road trip. So you take this road trip, you find items that you bring back to sell in your shop at home. And your childhood friend basically stays in your original home. And so you go away for like a month, like 30, 40 days. And then you get back and you have a conversation with him as soon as you arrive before you rest. So you've got all of these exhaustion cards, which clog up your card slots, making it really, really hard to actually like successfully navigate that conversation. And he made a comment last time we arrived back, and he said, I swear every time you go away, the longer you're gone, the harder it is to have a conversation with you. And I was like, damn, that's sad, you know, because it kind of highlights the breaking down of this connection between these two people, because they can't get on the same page anymore. Because and I think when we pick up cards that don't match his kind of personality traits, it's almost like we've developed new interests and different ideas that now we're not on the same page anymore because we can't match the cards up as easily. So I think that that's a really interesting challenge to navigate. Can't spell life without an F. We're so cooked, bro. You're right. You're right, Peru. Peru, welcome in. How you doing? Hello, hello. I have a 401k. Good. That is a good financial decision. I read this as Warhammer, having 40k or 401k, but never both. Oh, I would like a 40k with my 401k, please. Can I bundle that? But yeah, I'm interested to see where the story goes today. In terms of the actual why we go out and collect these items to bring back, essentially there's a merchant caravan that travels around, and our hometown is on the caravan's map. But they're threatening to take it off, which would be bad for the town. So we're trying to keep our town kind of on the map, following in our mom's footsteps, who's now passed on. But it seems like the mother made some enemies with some really important people who have a lot of influence and sway. And those are the people who are trying to get our town cut off. So we're fighting a losing battle, I tell you. Oh. So when your friends start playing Yu-Gi-Oh, you're playing Magic, cards don't match. Oof. Oof, yeah. I mean, I feel like that's a good analogy for some of these conversations. Feels like I brought Magic cards to a Yu-Gi-Oh tournament. Could be worse. Playing Beyblades, but you only have Bakugans. My god. Go, Beyblade. Is there any Kuromi? Oh, gonna put away your Hello Kitty TCG cards? Hell yeah, yeah. I need to know if there's Kuromi. I love Kuromi. I literally have... I am drinking out of my Kuromi mug that Zebby bought me. And I have my Kuromi water bottle next to me. And there's a little Kuromi guy sitting on my desk. And I have my Kuromi pajama pants on. So I guess you could say I like Kuromi. I guess you could say I'm a little bit of a fan. Yeah, no, that's cool. I love that. I love that. Alright. Let's go over to the video game. Video game. Video game. How do I play this again? With a mouse and keyboard? I think?
Papa Muffin gifted 1 subscriptions to the community.
Oh, Papa Muffin, thank you so much for gifting a sub. I appreciate that. Thank you so much for gifting a sub to Ultra Rare. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Thank you for supporting the stream. Did Agua just gift a sub? That's crazy. That's crazy. Thank you so much for the gift sub. I appreciate that. I appreciate that. That will help support the stream, so thank you so much. Yo, Knocked! Monumental milestone reached. 30 stream streak. Holy. Holy streak. Thank you so much for the 30 stream streak, Knocked. I appreciate that. Thank you, thank you. Thank you, thank you. Reached indeed. I love that you could just start over. You're like, no, give up. It's... The conversations have been going terribly. I need to just leave. This moment is very community core coded. Oh, and Knocked, thank you so much for reaching 270 buddies. Thank you, thank you. Also, how you doing today? Welcome in, welcome in. Alright, continue story. How's the volume on that? So I think we already did the dialogue of arriving back home. Me IRL trying to press the quick load button after failing a dialogue check. Yeah, I feel that. I feel that. I felt like that in Detroit Become Human during that moment where we're running through the house. And I was like, I was so ready to pause that stream and just like exit out the game. I was so ready to be like, nope. My buddy almost made me lose my stream streak. You're at... Next will be 79. Wow, that's a big number. Big number. That's impressive keeping a streak for that long. Because, I don't know about you, but we oftentimes will have people will be like, I was literally here. And I'm like, I saw you. You were in the stream. And yet Twitch is like, streak? No? No, there's no streak here. No, 6-7? Oh my god, 6-7? Okay, home. New cracks appear on the pavement in droves, conspiring with downed lines and bits of glass from broken windows to make home feel less homey than ever before. Once you leave, you'll be on your own this time. So something else is that there was an earthquake or something the last time we were home. And it's caused a fair bit of destruction. I don't know how I'm doing. Mood's mysterious today. Mysterious. Mysterious. You know what? I'll take mysterious. I also sometimes, people will be like, how are you feeling? And I'm like, I don't know. Apathetic. But you know what? Next time, I'm gonna say mysterious. Whenever I have to have a hard convo, I roll a dice, but for whatever reason, when I roll a nat 20, she still said I failed. Something's up with that. Hopefully it gets patched. Yeah, hopefully that bug gets patched. That is a little loud, maybe. Maybe my... just... Okay, so we've got 2 more trips left. The caravan never arrived in Bartow. Where could they be? Oh, it's like a whole thing. It doesn't... There's no time frame or anything. Because normally it shows events, where the caravan is. Okay. So we need scrap and non-perishable food. I have no idea where we're going to get that. Well... So the last time we saw the caravan, I think they were on the way to the canals and then to Anka. I don't think we've ever been to Anka. Where do we think we're gonna get some shelf-stable food? What was it, Clifton? We could just skip Pachenko, which is just the candy place. Candy and art. Oh, okay, here we go. We can read a little bit about it. Hopefully the sculptures haven't lost too many limbs. Dust storms don't seem nearly so bad after the quake. Some of that old dust seems to have shaken loose. So yeah. The atmosphere in this town is tenser than ever. Ooh. I feel bruschetta with aged lechazo and buttermilk gravy. That sounds pretty good. I'd try that. Very sick. As in sick good or sick bad? Like, would that be good to eat? What's lechazo? Hang on. I feel like I need to look up one of these ingredients to really fully understand. Buttermilk, see, bruschetta sounds fine. All of these things sound good. Roast lamb. You choose. I mean, no, that sounds good. Spanish dish. Basically, like, kind of similar to roast lamb. That sounds good. That sounds sick good. That sounds like fully sick. But if you mean like fully sick, but actually I feel terrible, then I'm sorry and I hope you feel better soon. Fully sick as. Fully sick as, bruh. I don't know how to tell you. You rolled an 11. You didn't pass the roll, so you're going to hit your shin on a razor scooter, and I'm going to need you to roll 2d8 for damage. Do you think future people will roleplay our lives like that? Like how we roleplay the medieval world? Huh. You know what? Maybe. Skill checks by default do not crit. Fully terminal ass. Last cookie said I had said, give me all the money in your wallet and have your rocks. Oh. I will instead base it off the last fortune cookie I got where it told me I will outdistance my competitors. I mean, sounds like a positive fortune. Seems like a good fortune, right? Right. Right, guys? Alright, let's go to Clifton. You approach a welcoming rest stop off the side of the road. Yeah, right, we'll join them for a bit. One woman entrances the group with a story of a massive dust storm outside Clifton. You listen and learn, preparing for the road ahead. Choose a card to gain a single accord. Okay. What if it means the other direction? Vroom. Do you think I could teach my bunny to play guitar? I feel like if I tried really hard enough, she could. I mean, there's only one way to find out, and that is to try. Yo, Nadine's here. The markets are empty and the stalls shuttered. Clifton is filled with the sounds of construction. The natural beauty of the surrounding cliffs lie in stark contrast to the broken windows and collapsed water basins. Okay, Nadine, what's the deal? Why didn't the caravan show up? Did I hear accord? Elden Ring confirmed? No, we haven't hit our milestone yet. So Elden Ring milestone is at 500 money raised for charity. And then I will play some Elden Ring. I told her to choose one of the 7 and she's telling me to buy a new one. Can't argue with that. Seems like sound logic to me. Landslides. While a few members of the caravan repair their trucks along the side of the obstructed road, Nadine is in the process of attaching a plow to the front of her cab, hoping to clear a path. One day I want to see you play Hyper Demon just for like 15 minutes. Is it a scary game? Seems she doesn't want to choose between 6 or 7. You're right. We were on our way back to Bartow to start the route over again, but the caravan got cut off here in Clifton. Landslides really did a number on this place, not to mention the roads, and a few of our trucks. Figured as long as we're stuck here, may as well lend a helping hand. If you come across any useful materials, you should consider doing the same. Have a spray bottle? Oh my god. I did not expect that to reshuffle my hand. I don't know why. Nice. Okay, success. It's what your mum would do if she were here now. Funny, after all this time, it appears she's rubbed off on me more than I realized. Of course, if she were here now, she'd definitely be using dynamite. Whoa. I figure that's why the Rilkers waited till she passed to make their move. She stood up to them in Old Moray a ways back, and never let 'em forget it either. What? Just look at this road. Rocks everywhere. Alright, alright. I photosynthesized the spray bottle. Only if they learn hair metal. Oh, that's good. I don't know what plans the Rilkers have for Bartow. Got something to do with the land, I reckon. Well, don't much matter to me. Way I see it, the caravan provides a service people all over rely on. Long as folks are moving to Bartow and not away from it, that's all I need to keep it on the route. Wasn't sure you had it in you at first, but I've seen how you've been working hard to keep that store in business. Keep at it. Nothing worth doing's ever been easy. Nadine hops into the cab and revs up the engine, signaling for the others to get out of the way so she can drive through and clear the road. You found Nadine and the caravan. Woohoo! I'm gonna leave to play a game. Have fun. Have fun, Peru. Enjoy your game. Okay, great. So now we just need to find scrap metal and non-perishable food. I can do this. Understandable. Thank you for contacting Muffin Sprint's anonymous hotlines, where we are your emergency contact to help you photosynthesize your energy resources for the low, low price of free. If you could please take a moment of your time to fill out this survey, you would be helping our services. Muffin good, Muffin bad. Nice. Alright. Alexis, they're trying to fix their stall. A distraught Alexis stands amidst the ruins of the Clifton Market, their stall in shambles, and signature umbrella notably absent from view. Oh dear customer, I'm afraid I'm in the midst of a crisis. My stall was crushed in the landslide. I decided once again to try to get legendary armor in Guild Wars 2. Maybe 12 months to get it at this rate? Oh my goodness. 12 months? Holy. I don't know if I want to redraw just yet. Do you do circles? Terrifying. Good luck. You're thinking, I'm sure, can't I just obtain another table? And the answer is no! My image depended on that stall. It's an absolute journey. It sounds like it. My customers trusted that stall. How can they find me in Clifton's sea of vendors now? Time for a new stall. I've yet to decide what to do next. Who can say? Where around here is even safe? I've moved before, many times. Why don't you go to this cool place called Bartow? It's so difficult to find any stability in this world. Though I've heard tell that Bukumboro is sorely in need of my snacks. Oh, I'm not going to be able to play on this one. Tell the NPCs they're not real, they're a bunch of coding and drawings. Scandalo. Hi Hunter, how you doing? Welcome in. Thank you for the bunny check-in. I appreciate that. Thank you for collecting 258 bunnies today. Howdy, howdy. I don't think these are real places. They sound made up. You're not a real place. Rough when you lose before playing a card. Yeah, I think that's the most frustrating part about this is there are some things, there are instances where you literally can't win, or you can end up double stacking failures. So if there's only 2 failures and then you manage to accidentally stack 2 failures, or sometimes you have to purposely stack 2 failures, and then you know you're going to fail the whole conversation. I think that's probably the most frustrating part for me. Otherwise, I don't mind the gameplay. It's only like the failure thing, and then completely missing out on the story beats from the conversation as a result. Okay, this is good. I'm very tired. No worries. Why don't you get some rest? Are you able to get some sleep or something if it's super late for you? I mean, obviously, very happy for you to stick around and stay here, but I want to make sure that you are able to take care of yourself too. Damn, I lost 3 times before I could even play my hand. Gotta bounce, bro. Yeah. Funny talking like this in the context of human conversations, like conversation maxing. Oh my god, conversation maxing. Because I know if I go to sleep, I'll wake up and have to go to work. You know what? I get it. That's valid. That's me on Sundays. Oh, you're so patient. Take some roasted crickets with you, on the house. If I'm to move, I need to travel light. Your chat seems to perk Alexis up. The prospect of new markets fills them with fresh resolve. Trust me, guys, I'm combo maxing as I start furiously drawing triangles. Your bunny's sitting at the end of your bed menacingly. What happens when I close my eyes? They strike. They'll sense weakness. Oh yeah, I want the one that's distressed and grieving and literally matches nothing. Oh yeah. That sounds so good. Convo maxing sounds like something a sociopath does to fit in. Oh, I mean, you're not wrong. Like, okay, time to convo max. Who am I gonna manipulate today? Rohit. Broken Earth. The town hasn't suffered as badly as some places, but several buildings and a grove of nut trees have been buried in sand and rock. Rohit scrambles alongside local workers to clear the debris. Hey, could you give me some help with moving these rocks? I don't want to drop one and accidentally shatter a toenail by accident. You know, it feels good to help people without worrying about the profit margins of what we're doing. Good. I'm glad. Good, good. Yes. Yes. Can be inserted between cards. Sure. Ta-da! If people out there making suspicious amount of friends, that guy is no good. She's a droppity floppity loppity and she just loafed my babies. Oh, they sound so cute. Do you think that these pecan trees can be saved? They have hundreds of rings inside. It would be a shame to lose such old trees. It's kind of weird, but I recently read about this technique called grafting. Apparently, you can merge different trees together. Wow. Isn't it just kind of wild how the grafted trees don't even have to be the same species? Yup. Quick while they're not looking, steal their band-aid. I don't know if I want to steal their band-aid. I think they can keep that one. Hi, Caliste. How you doing? Welcome in. Hello, hello. How do you actually pronounce pecan? See, I've had pecan? Like pecan pie? Pecan? Pecan. I think we'll take pecan for 100. They'll lose their iconic trademark. They'll lose their identity. Yeah. I didn't know if you'd be going back to this. How are you liking the more tough combos? I think I wanted to finish the story. I wanted to finish the story because I wanted to see how it played out and how the rest of it went. But I will say I heavily dislike the failure mechanic, like the forced failure mechanics. I really don't like the forced failure mechanics because I feel helpless. I feel helpless. Like there's nothing I can do about it. I just have to accept failure. And I'm not that kind of person. I do not accept failure. Hi, Kingpin. How you doing? Welcome in. Hello, hello. Peaking for 100. Low. I say it the way you did for pecan pie. Pecan pie. Pecan. 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 And your deck never grows. Yeah, I think I'd like for your deck to grow maybe one card every time you finish a route. I feel like that would be a nice way to balance it out. Given like, so you finish the route the first time, you're like, oh, okay, there are different symbols that I also need to kind of have a look at. So maybe I want one or two of those. And I think just growing it by one each time would be a nice way to do it. And then you could still have the forced, like the forced failures wouldn't be so bad because it would be easier to recover from. It would be much easier to recover from it. Do you think I should run my idea past the local leaders? That sounds really intimidating, but if it helps them save the grove, I'll do it. I think that's a great idea. With your encouragement, Rohit goes to ask the Clifton leaders about grafting the damaged trees together. Cool. Nice. I'm going to... Because I'm also now quite happy with my deck. For what I can achieve with it. Okay. Move on. So is my calendar... Okay, so we found the caravan. Elias wants me to bring home scrap to help with the repairs. So we found non-perishable food. Now let's see if we can find some scrap. No one's available to speak with me in Anka, so there's kind of no need to go there. We may as well stop in Bukumboro. Is Tassendi Canals the place that's like really annoying to enter? Or is it Romina? I don't remember. Okay, let's go to Bukumboro first. That does sound like the revelation slips. You know what? I like the soundtrack for Bukumboro. This is good. Hey, Caliste, thank you for collecting your bunny. Thank you for collecting 64 bunnies today. I appreciate that. Matilda is my one of my favorites. I like her, yeah. Who booking up their borrow? Whoa. Yeah, I like the music here. I also like Miriam too. I've been to Bukumboro and I've never heard the phrase steamed hams. No, it's an Anka expression. Okay, Matilda. Setbacks. While the engineers work to repair the railroad, other Bukumboro residents chip in as well. Washerwomen distribute cold towels, musicians sing to raise morale, and Matilda hands out cups of iced matcha. Steamed crickets. Honestly, I would eat crickets. I would eat a cricket. They sound satisfyingly crunchy. Sleep time. Good night, Papa Muffin. Have a wonderful rest. Thank you for hanging out with us today. I hope you sleep well.
I'm glad that you're here. We might not be engineers.
Papa Muffin gifted 5 subscriptions to the community.
Oh my goodness, thank you so much for gifting out 5 subs, Papa Muffin. Thank you. Thank you so much for supporting the stream. I appreciate it. Thank you, thank you. I hope you have a wonderful rest. Thank you, thank you. Thanks for supporting the stream and helping us keep going and adding new and fun, exciting things to do. So thank you. Good night, good night, good night. Thank you. And we have, so gift subs for Wyvern, Leo Your Lion, Fenrir, Haburi, and Hazardous Brick. Thank you so much. Thank you, thank you. I appreciate that. All right.
I'm glad that you're here. We might not be engineers, but everyone's got a role when disaster rolls into town, yeah? Could you help me hand out drinks?
She also looks so happy. I also love the implication that she's like got Machi in her hair. I know it's not really like that, but... Oh no! Okay, no, this is fine, this is fine. Whew.
I'm afraid that I can't get you a tea reading, since my powers only work with hot tea. Doesn't stop Miriam from asking, though. Even if I had hot tea on hand, I think there's a part of me that doesn't want to do it right now. You know?
Yeah. That's very fair. Oh.
I'm usually reading for romance or a baby's fortune. This is bigger than any of that. This is the survival of Bukumboro. What if a wolf skull turns up?
Yeah, she'd rather not know.
I did a reading for an old girlfriend once. She got the wolf skull and her mum died a week later. She blamed me for the bad luck, and I've lied about bad readings ever since.
Aww, Matilda. Wow, I just realized I don't have to go to bed early tonight. What a great boon. Heck yeah. Heck yeah, it's Friday. Poor Matilda. Hi, Saf. How you doing? Welcome in. Hello, hello. It was 2 looking different. My god. Congrats on first, Saf. Yeah. Oh, welcome, Saf. Welcome, welcome. You know what? I am really looking forward to playing more Guild Wars 2 on Monday. This is the new graphics update. Yeah, this is a mini game. New graphics update, new mini game. All new. Yeah, I've reached the latest expansion. This is current Guild Wars 2 content. You got me consumed again, just so you know. I will take responsibility for this. I'm really excited to play more on Monday. Honestly, during the week there were a couple of times where I was like, do I log in? I kind of want to log in. But then I was like busy doing other stuff. I ended up doing like content stuff instead. As is my want to normally do that. Hi Saber, how you doing? Welcome in. Thank you for the 23rd bunny collected today. How you doing? Welcome, welcome. Just log in, dipshit. Yeah, but I'm busy doing other things. It's an MMO. I know. But I do other things. I honestly don't play that many video games between streams, to be honest with you guys. I know, shocking. If you save it for stream, you ain't getting anywhere. It's not so much that I'm saving it for stream, it's that I'm like, yeah, instead of playing video games, I'm making videos about video games. Or like preparing things or planning stuff. Or I did have to go to bed a couple of days early I go to bed early a couple of days this week, so yes. But there's a good chance I might log in at some point. Famous influencer Atheria_Starbringer found missing for 2 months. Last documented statement was just 1 extra hour of Guild Wars 2. Oh, yay! Thank you so much for the hype chest. I appreciate that. Thank you. Thank you for the hype train. Look, gotta eat for work. Good night, Saber. Have a wonderful rest. I hope you have a good day at work tomorrow. Have a great stream, Dark One. Make sure to stretch. That is a great idea. I do need to stretch. Oh. I've started like working out again too. So now my muscles are just sore all the time. Every day, man. I'm sore always. If you ever do log in, let me know. I can show you some secrets and guide you to some fun things. Alright, you're on. I have 2, second week back at it. Yesterday was a Bulgarian split squat. I'm sorry. Bulgarian split squats? Hang on. I need to Google something. Completely so unrelated. What is a Bulgarian split squat? Elaborate. Oh, this is like a sit to stand kind of thing. Hang on, let me have a look at this. Oh, thank you, Facebook. Oh no, you put one leg out. Okay, so one leg goes up on a chair backwards. You pick up weights. And then you do squats with them. Holy moly. I love that someone has commented on this post and their comment with the most amount of likes is, can this exercise be done with a shirt on? That is so funny. It's a single leg squat basically. Wow. So what I do, yeah, it is helping my knee. So I incorporate my physio exercises, but I also do like upper body strength stuff too. So I've been doing like biceps, triceps, the other muscles that I don't know the names of. But yeah, so like I do my physio exercises, which will be like, it'll be like one of the ones that kills me is it's lunges, but instead of like lunging forward and transferring your weight, you keep all your weight on your, like the leg that stays put. So you keep all your weight on that leg, and then you kind of like, you bend that knee as you extend your leg out into the lunge, and you just tap your toe, but there's no weight transfer. And then you stand back up again, and you have to stand up. You like extend your knee straight again of the leg that you're putting your weight on, and pull your other leg back at the same time. My God. When I tell you so my physio prescribed that exercise to me, and she's like, yeah, do 3 reps of 10. Or do 10 reps 3 times. When I tell you, the first time I did that exercise, I did not get through. Oh, sorry, and it's a clock. So I have to do 4 So I do lunge forward, lunge back, lunge right, lunge left. And so like when you're doing the opposite leg, it's like a curtsy lunge. And she's like, so do 10 each direction 3 times. I did not even successfully do 5 in 2 directions. Sorry, I think I did 8 in 2 directions. But I did not do all. That seems like a lot for physio. That's one exercise. My physio takes like 40 minutes if I do all of the exercises like consecutively. I have to do them spaced out during the day because I do not have the time to do them. I got fed up doing that with physio. Yeah, so she did listen to me a little bit because I did say, hey, like I don't really have the time for this. So she did listen and she cut it back a little bit. But, so she's pretty good at replacing, but she did also go, okay, I'll cut back stuff. Is your physio secretly a bodybuilder? Like, when I have made the joke that by the end of this physio, my legs are going to be as thick as tree trunks. Like, that is not a joke. At the rate I'm going, I will be able to squash a watermelon. Oh. It's potentially gonna happen. Oh. Okay, hang on. Something's broken here. What's going on? But yeah, it's intense. It is intense. And what are some of the other exercises? I have to do clams with a band, like a resistance band. I have to do single leg elevated hamstring bridges. Clams with band are worst. Honestly, out of all the exercises I have to do, clams with the band are my favorite. The least bad. They are genuinely the least bad. Because the rest of the exercises are pretty intense. Clams with the band is a good band name. Hell yeah, another band name idea. Hi Cake, how you doing? Thank you for the bunny check-in. Thanks for collecting 309 bunnies today. I appreciate that. Now I just need to reset this. Just got home from the movies? What movie did you see? What are some other exercises that she's gotten me to do that I can think of off the top of my head? Can't fix that, that's fine. The Amazing Digital Circus movie? Oh, wow. My 2 favorite indie groups, Final Room and Clams with the Band. Clams with the band. Yeah, what else? Oh, she's gotten me hopping now, chat. I'm now hopping for impact exercises. And I have to do a hip hitch as well to strengthen my hips. But she did remove, and thank God, she removed the exercise where it was a wall sit with marching. I don't know if anyone here has ever tried getting into a wall sit and then lifting 1 foot off the ground, but it's fucking stupid. Yeah, wall sits plus take 1 leg off the ground. Wall sits, but stomp your little feet around. Holy. The first time I tried doing that, I did not even get my foot off the ground. I was like, there is no fucking way I'm doing this. She's like, yeah, so just take 1 foot off the ground. And I'm like, And I look at her and she looks at me. She's like, yeah, just like try and move your weight to one foot and then like take your foot off the ground. And I'm like, I'm shaking my head at her. I'm like, it's not, it's not happening. Absolutely the hell not. And she's like, okay, we'll do calf raises. So the first time I had to do it is you get in the wall squat and then you like take one foot onto its tippy toes instead of like fully off the ground. And the idea is like you practice being able to lift it all the way off the ground. And like to my credit, I got there eventually. I did eventually manage to, like, I can now do the marching wall sits, not super confidently, but I can get my foot off the ground. And I have never been prouder of myself. I'll try it next time and see how I go. Yeah, I'm interested to see how you go, whether it was just like a me thing because I was weak, or if it like genuinely is in fact horrendous. Oh. Hopping suggests you're making good progress then? Yes! Yeah, she was saying that I'm making really good progress. So, like, I've been improving things a lot. No, it's actually genuinely horrendous. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you for validating my feelings. Because my physio just says it with a smile, and I'm like, hello? Like, what? Yes. Yes. Think Hopping for Impact is the Clams' first album. Weird. Hopping for Impact. Or attempting to wait for the YouTube release and avoiding spoilers. Oh, for the Amazing Digital Circus movie? Cool. I actually hadn't heard of it. That's kind of unsurprising though, given I live under a rock a little bit for movies. Which makes it hard trying to pick a good movie for movie night. So I need to do a poll. There's a few options that I'm looking at to put in the poll that I think will be good. But it's hard. Do you think they go to their physio friends and like, guess what I made this jabroni do today? Guess what I made this gullible bitch do? Ho ho ho. Ho ho ho. The Digital Circus movie is coming out next week for free on YouTube. For free? In this economy? Hello? Hello? That sounds pretty good. That sounds like a good deal. Alright. I'll watch it. Okay, I have been putting off this conversation a little bit. I'll be so honest. Because I know it's gonna fail. I think we will just do this. The full show is on YouTube next week. Whoa. Okay. Yes, success. Sort of the thing you gotta watch from pilot / episode 1 to episode 9. Oh, okay. Right. So is the whole thing coming out, or are they releasing it per episode?
You're right. I don't feel as connected to my art if I don't tell people the truth. Maybe I'll give all the workers a reading tomorrow.
Matilda starts talking to you about the different signs, and some of the labourers are curious enough to ask for readings. Her shop will be busy next week, it seems. Oh, cool. And I got some matcha. Miriam's giving out chocolate bar. We gotta talk to Miriam. I love Miriam. Desert Home. As 4 men direct labourers across the broken tracks and engineers squabble over typography maps, Miriam has set up a table of free hot chocolate for the railroad workers. Her tip jar is completely full. Aww.
told the youngsters that I didn't want their money, but they insisted. Had to get a jar to keep the bills from blowing away.
Aww. They were releasing the episodes over the past 2 years, and then for the finale, they released the movie with episode 8, which was released for free on YouTube 6 months ago, and the new episode 9. Oh, okay, and then next week is the new episode 9. Gotcha, that makes sense. Cool. Beep. Oh, I get to play again. Oh wait, I can use square with her. She's triangle and square.
The cacao mixture wasn't good enough for chocolate bars, but it makes a fantastic hot drink. The ingredients are sourced from all over. I didn't think I would be giving so much product away to grown adults. Guess that's what happens when I feel taken care of.
Aww. Miriam's a sweetheart.
The worst part? I could have moved years ago, but the clods in charge kept voting down the railroad repairs. I hope those kids up in Anchor are doing all right. Even with the railroad, got to have savings to get out.
We've actually not been up to Anchor. Oh. You are a square. Sorry,
What did you say, dear?
Nothing. How's the weather?
Matilda said it's all looking up for them, but she also said Bukamporo was in for the worst rain in a decade. Instead, we got earthquakes. There's no future if people aren't able to get out and find themselves. I've got to support the railroad, even if I'm already here.
Bless her little cotton socks. Oh no!
It doesn't sound like you support the railroad.
No, I do. I just didn't have any good cards. I had to refresh my hand.
Go take some chocolate to the workers over there. Let them know they're doing an amazing job. Take some for yourself too, if you like.
Miriam beams as you take a tray of the sweet, rich cacao to the workers. She's found where she belongs. The hard life of saying the exact opposite belief you have because the cards ain't right. Yeah. Because the cards have bad vibes. I'm like, fuck. Ooh, I guess I'm gonna have to replace this one. Alright. Move on. The lone dirt road bustles with the activity of repairs and new construction. Shopkeepers sweep glass and write displays, and townsfolk pitch in wherever they are able. The freshly painted marquee announces the latest shows in from the city. Okay. So they're doing pretty good here. Alright, I still need stuff to repair Barto. You know what, let's go to... Ooh. Maybe Aldhurst? Oh, someone here might have scrap available. Oh, in Anchor. But no one's available to speak to me right now. Maybe I just need to go there? Did you reach 200? We did! We reached 200 raised for charity. It's very exciting. 2/5 of the way there. Which means we have unlocked 2 of our milestone rewards. So we have the movie night and we have the art stream. And you know what else is exciting, Cake? I nearly finished your little bunny PNG that you bought with your charity money. Yeah, I just gotta put the shading in. I tried to ask my boss for a raise, but it was all circles. I called him a bastard, man. I was going to give you a hot chocolate, but then you triangled. You know what? Let's try Altist, because we can still get from Altist to Anchor. So let's try this. See how this goes. Because we're getting fatigue cards left, right, and center. Although there doesn't appear to be much damage from the recent earthquake, most shops in the plaza are closed. Some locals stand on the street corner, eyeing the tents and makeshift shelters that have gone up as refugees trickle in. Oh. Lars? Is he the pickle guy? He's looking pretty rough. Alright, let's talk to the pickle guy. I think this is the pickle guy. Or destitute. Oh, no, he's not. It's some guy. He wears a couple layers of clothes, clean but stained with old mud at the cuffs and knees. He looks like he's had to choose between what to keep and what to leave behind 2 or 3 times over. You look new. Did the weather bring you to Altest? I hadn't been here long either. There's terrifying implications of this world where you're working your Macca's drive-thru and have to deal a perfect hand every time to simply say, would you like fries with that? Yo, you right. That is terrifying. Oh, starting off with a failure? Are you kidding me? What is that? Back off a little. I didn't do shit. What? Okay. You know what? Fuck you, buddy. Whatever. I didn't want to talk to you anyway. Sorry. I haven't been myself lately. Yeah, you don't say. Okay. Listen, end your turn and prompt the other person to play 2 cards. Half the time I don't know what I'm talking about. Get out of here before I catch an attitude. Before you catch an attitude. Okay. Whatever. I don't even know why I tried. Oh, now I have to take one of these cards. Chat, I fucked up. Fucked up. You know what? It's kind of hard to play this card anyway. Rip. Oh. It's a real nightmare of mine going to Macca's and asking for a Whopper. It's one of the only recurring themes I have. Whopper, 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 Junior, Double, Triple, Whopper, Flame Grill taste with perfect toppers. I rule the state, lettuce, mayo, pickle, ketchup. It's okay if I don't want that impossible. I've forgotten the rest of it. I think it's like basically the end. I used to have a redeem that did that. A very long time ago now. I am shocked I still remember that. Think of mistakes as opportunities. Now you can call it a challenge run. Challenge run. All bad cards, any %. Let's talk to Aurora. Her store appears to be closed. The uncooperative door to the magnetic music is even more stuck than usual today. In fact, it's not opening at all. You try knocking. A moment later, the door cracks open and an annoyed Aurora appears. Sorry, magnetic music is closed for now. Got people I don't trust around the instruments coming into Aldhurst. Oh. Shower time after movie. No worries, Cake. Thank you for the luck. I appreciate it. Thank you, thank you. You need to RP being an asshole when you lose for immersion. I meant to say that actually. Screw you. Yeah, fuck you. I hated you anyway. Yo, you were low-key, high-key kind of a bitch. Low-key, high-key kind of a bitch for that. You aren't one of them, I know. I remember you. And that locket, of course. It's just a safety precaution. The earthquakes didn't touch Aldhurst, so we've become the destination of choice for the less fortunate. Oh, you were so fucked up for that. Fucked up for that too. What the hell are you? Ooh. 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 5 head. I'm big brain. Yo, Taylors, how you doing? Welcome in. Hello, hello. Thank you for the bunny check-in. 49 bunnies. One more to the 50. Welcome in. How you doing today? Hello, hello. I have no good cards, and actually, it's epic. Go to hell. Honestly, these travelers are rude. This town used to attract artists, musicians, lovers. But now, we're at capacity. It's not like Aldhurst can handle a population boom. Wow, is she cranky? There's like infrastructure and other concerns. Who knows which of these folks have violent intent, you know? You don't sound very tolerant, Aurora. That's perfect. You go to watch a rap battle in this world and it's 2 people aggressively shuffling a deck. Are your cards a combination of your mom and dad's cards? They're cards that we've picked up on our journey. So we have to, whenever we have a conversation, we have to take the card and replace it. We can't discard it, which also bothers me. Be careful out there. People are desperate, and that locket of yours, it looks valuable. Aurora might be overreacting, but you part ways on good terms. Probably best to come back around after things settle down. See, so I have to take one of these cards. Oh, I really like my shuffle. I don't want to lose my shuffle. That worked out really well. Well, I guess I'll lose my shuffle. Aurora Borealis? In this part of Sojourner? Contained entirely within the sign? You know what? I'm just going to... He's looking furtive. I'm just leaving. I don't want to talk to him. There's still no one to speak with me at Anchor. You know what? I'm going to go there anyway. And then I'll go back to Barto. You come across a roadhouse packed with travelers while a storm darkens on the horizon. Pull off the road and wait it out. Choose a card to gain backtrack. How's about this one? I mean, this universe, like when you're born, you get a little deck. I assume it come half from your mum and half from your dad. Then a few you find on the floor or something. Yeah, maybe that's like how it starts. And then over time you end up having to replace them. Big Basilio. The winding alleys of Anchor are strangely subdued. Many of the shops shuttered despite the hour. An acrid smell fills the streets, leaking from some unknown source. The train station sits dark and empty. Okay, we can't talk to Big Basilio. Well, we're moving on, I guess. Let's go back to Barto. We at least got the food. And it's a bit of a problem because if we can't get scrap anywhere, like, we can't hand it in. So I'm just going to head back. I imagine the parents desperately pleading with the child to say their first words. They keep getting circle blocked. The image of a child playing cards with their mom and he keeps saying fuck instead of mama. Oh. Yeah, okay, we'll return home. I also don't want to be too exhausted for when we talk to our mate. After a long trip, it's always good to be back home, even if Barto is still looking a little extra rough around the edges. Alright, Elias. He's gazing through the skylight, hoping to see a silver lining. Material concerns. Elias is behind the counter, frothing some milk. He's standing next to a sign that reads, "Enjoy our new dining terrace." Hey, welcome back. Any luck finding those building supplies while you were gone? Oh, no, buddy. Oh, this is not looking good. We've already got 2. Okay, no, I can work. Fuck. This is bad. No such luck, eh? I understand. Do you? My aunt isn't worried about the damage. She says people like to drink their coffee al fresco. Whatever that means. But I think people are just going to see a hole in the ceiling. So whatever I play next, it's a double failure. Unless by some miracle he's finally acquired a square or a triangle. Or a square or a diamond. Failure is... What's that got to do with anything? Sometimes I just don't get you. Yo, he did acquire a square or a diamond. This motherfucker. Okay, no, that's cool. That's fine. We're gonna have a single failure. But we'll be back on track. I don't follow. Guess we don't see as eye to eye as we used to. Listen, man, I just got back home. I'm fucking exhausted. You know what? Fuck you, Elias. Fuck you, Elias, for not even letting me have a fucking rest at the minute I get in the door and then bailing me up about all these problems, and it's my fucking fault and responsibility to fix this goddamn fucking town. You know what? I'm done. I've had it up to here. You shitter. Yeah, you frown at me. Go on. Are you done? Because I need to get back to work. Yeah, you know what? Fuck you. Fuck you, Elias. Elias throws up his hands and walks over to the other side of the counter. He misspells a customer's name on a coffee cup, then calls out to let them know their order is ready. You didn't bring home scrap for the repairs. Where's the car where you pull a knife and a gun at him? Right. I don't know what you wanted from me, mate. Like, I went out looking, man. And I got the food. I brought the food back. Samuel bursts through the door, big and cheerful as ever, seeking to collect any non-perishables you found for his co-op. No less than 3 bear hugs later, he's barreling back out to the roadhouse, off to cook a feast for any bartenders in need. Yeah, he got all 3. Nice. When you close your eyes, you can hear the grating of gravel under your tires and feel the fresh air on your face. That can only mean one thing. It's time to head out. Okay, Elias, you little bitch. Deadline approaching. Elias is sitting on the curb outside your shop, hunched over with his head in his hands. He looks worried. Nadine's going to be making the call on the caravan soon, and I've got to be honest, I'm worried about Barto. Yeah, well, maybe if you weren't such a little punk-ass bitch, it'd be alright. Believe me, I'm no fan of Nadine's, but without a steady influx of goods from the caravan, things could get real bad around here. Ghost town bad. It was the cards, I swear. Thank you for the clip. As we used to. Listen, man, I just got back home. I'm fucking exhausted. You know what? Starts crashing out. Oh, crash out, Sim. You right. I wish I could trust her to do the right thing, but what's she going to prioritize? What do you have against Nadine? Nadine's not even that bad. Like, she said as long as people are moving here, she would keep the caravan coming here. The needs of the caravan? The needs of this town? Or the needs of herself? Even if she wanted to help, can she really? With the Rilkers breathing down her neck? You know what? Why do I even talk to you at this point? Just going out on a limb here, but I'm thinking our little town is not at the top of her list. Elias, attempt to say one positive thing in your life challenge. Difficulty impossible. I feel like I want to see a fan game where you have to fight Elias and Chloe. Choose your character. And the fate of your mum's store certainly isn't on her mind either. That much I can guarantee. I mean, we're hurting for products as it is. What will happen if you lose access to the caravan completely? Well, not even that long ago you were saying, do you even need the caravan? No matter who loses, the audience wins. Brother, could you play at least a triangle? Never thought I'd say this, But I think Nadine may be a necessary evil. Guess that's why your mom put up with her for all those years. Elias wishes you well on your travels, then sets off down the road to start his shift at the coffee shop. POV when bro doesn't play single triangle? Yeah, what's up with that, huh? What's up with that? What's up with the lack of triangle? Kind of cringe. Okay, Nadine. Let's talk to Nadine. Surprise inspection. Uh-oh. Nadine pushes open the door to your store and steps inside. She scans the empty shelves, taking in every inch of the place with her discerning, analytical eyes, before gesturing for you to join her on the stoop. It was full. People bought stuff. That's how a shop McFucking works. These people are driving me bonkers. What's up with the lack of triangle? Kind of cringe. Sounds like something Pythagoras said. Pythagoras, probably. A little math joke here in my chat that I got. Me understanding a math joke? Who am I? Your store. Is it always like this? I won't say I'm impressed, but your inventory is not the worst. Hi Zebby, how you doing? Welcome in. Thank you for the bunny check-in. Thank you for collecting 271 bunnies today. Howdy, howdy. Bum 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 bum. Bum 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 bum. Turns up, yo, you live like this. I'm not making any decisions until the end of the month, but if you don't turn things around, I'm afraid we'll have no choice but to drop Bartow from our route. So, essentially what she's just said, right? So I have to go out and collect as many things as possible on this run and bring it all back with me. So, I have to choose between a fully stocked store or maintaining my relationship with Elias. Because every time we get back, we talk to Elias. He huffs off in a state because we've just arrived home. So we have to sacrifice, because we'll have to collect a lot of fatigue cards. Okay, all right. But just so you know, Nadine, my store is empty because it's successful. Feels like an MC looks at the camera and breaks the fourth wall moment. Yeah. Looks at the camera being like, what the fuck do I do? I wish it wasn't the case, but the Rilkers are able to cause a lot of trouble for us. You were just saying, like, last month that you saw no reason to drop Bartow as long as people were coming here. Get a load out of this square. Yeah. Nadine shakes her head as she heads down the street. An ominous sign for the looming decision ahead. What was I meant to do? Literally, what was I meant to do? Because my perishables were all purchased. All the things that I got on the last trip were purchased. Aw, brother, this guy stinks. Oh, these cards stink too. Ooh. I don't want either of these. I guess I'll just replace this. I don't want to talk to any of these people. These people are just going to give me bad cards to replace. Oh, actually... No, because I had to give out one card. That's alright. I have a spare one that I can replace at the moment. A fresh restart. Looking up from her garden, Marsha spots you and waves. A warmer welcome than that which you've become accustomed to. Intrigued, you proceed with caution.
The garden's bouncing back nicely, isn't it? I've always had a way with plants. To be fair, it wasn't all in the old green thumb, though. The caravan was actually a big help. Not sure what I'd have done without those materials.
It's like an object permanence problem where she's like, you need to stock your store. Stock store, sells all. Why no stock? Right. Like, it was here. I had stock. It was stocked, my guy. So unfair.
Can't say I always saw eye to eye with your mother. The caravan doesn't just bring goods, it brings people. I've never been keen on outsiders. Strangers have a way of making home a little less homey. Starts slow at first, but after a while you can't miss it. The outside creeping in. On the other hand, I might not have a home without those people. I know I'm not the only one either. So maybe your mother wasn't all wrong. Especially in these tough times. I'm starting to see the benefits of working together.
Oh, this convo was like, whoa, Grandma. Grandma, whoa. Grandma's got some fun new ideas.
Still seems like too little too late now. My opinion, you understand. Good folks are already peeling off for greener pastures. I'd offer you some flowers to cheer you up, but let's be honest. You'd probably just run them into the ground just like that store of yours.
Can you get off my fucking back? The fuck is the problem with all of these people? I know the game was like, hey, you're not going to be able to please everyone. I haven't pleased a fucking goddamn person. There is not a single person I have been able to develop a good, solid relationship with here. I think it's time to throw hands. I think it is straight up time to throw hands. I thought she was being nice. Marcia returns to her garden. Her back is turned, but you can tell she's smiling. Even if it's just a little. That smug, shit-eating grin. What the heck? What is going on? Hello? Samuel likes you. And Doggo. Samuel. Who was... Oh yeah, Samuel, yeah. And the dog. I've not seen the dog. We've not seen the dog since the earthquake. I didn't want to say it out loud, but it's been a hot minute. And I don't want to ask. A last trip. Okay. Well, let's just follow the caravan. Oh wait, Ramir. I should have spoken to Ramir. Because he was in prison. Hang on, before we leave. I can speak to him before we leave. Wait, I need to talk to Ramir first. Now I am sad. Right! I don't want to say it, but... You spot Ramir standing in the middle of the street he grew up on. He looks a little lost, somewhere between wistfulness and listlessness. What are you looking at? That's right, I got out on my own. No thanks to you. I get it. Bad situation. Not much you could have done, I guess. Anyway, it's weird to be back in a place I've spent all my time avoiding, you know? There used to be a house here. Yeah, like, literally, what could we have done? Nothing. Jack shit. That's what we could have done. Some folks get time off work and go back to their family home. Their childhood bedroom. Isn't that wild? Why don't you go talk to your snakes, buddy? If my childhood bedroom were still here, I'd rub a cigarette into the wood floors and watch it burn down. What is your problem? What is any of these people's problems? You probably feel the same, huh? Everyone's noticed you haven't done much with the store. No offense. It's a store. People buy shit out of it. And then I have to leave for a month to get new shit for it. No one's here manning the store while I'm gone. I go, I get stuff, I come back, it sells out, and then I go again. What? The last time I had a full stock, there was a fucking earthquake. And I lost half of my wares. What? Much offense. Much offense. There is great offense. Personally, I'd prefer if the caravan never stopped here. I don't care if your store becomes some kind of institution. Yeah, well, I don't care if you fucking stayed locked up in jail forever. They should have never let you the fuck out, mate. And that's my final word on the matter. Yeah, eat this. Eat this fucking square, buddy. Some places shouldn't be relived. They activate a bunch of old dormant memories. Better left dead. No one told you to come here, Ramir. No one asked you to be here. Fuck off. Fuck off. Approachable is never how you describe Ramir, but sometimes you can still tell exactly what he's thinking. I don't know why I spoke to him. I don't know why I even pretended to fucking care what happened to him while he was gone. Dog shit. Fucking... Oh, you know what, actually? I want the observe. Oh no, another crash out. It's a stall. Crashing out again. You know, of all the games to make me crash out, I did not think it would be this. Pachenko. Oh, new person. He's surrounded by fans. He sounds... awful. Navigating the winding canyon roads like it's second nature to you now, and you're able to appreciate the roadside sculptures and colourful architecture as you easily follow Nadine up to the plateau. Oh, I don't even want to talk to him. Give me... She doesn't look thrilled to see you. What? Why? Go on, disappoint me. Veiled intentions. Marquise is meeting with some local artists in the streets, but breaks away from them upon spotting you. Ah! It's you. I just wanted to tell you, you're wasted on barter. Pachenko is the shining star of your mum's legacy. Barto is a sideshow, a distraction. I knew her. You knew her very well indeed. Oh, I know her, you know. Oh god. I picked up terrible cards. Why, I'd wager there's a lot you could learn about your mum from the circle. Oh, don't feel bad for not knowing. She was the most private person I knew. Actually, I already knew that she was in the circle, bitch. Pachenko is on the rise, thanks in no small part to what I learned from your mum. You could have been part of it all. Could have been. Why'd you play a fucking triangle? Alright, show me what you fucking got in your hand. Oh well, perhaps in another life. Until then, take care of yourself out there. Bitch. Bidding you farewell, Marquise returns to her artists. You can't help but wonder about Mum's past dealings in Pachenko. Fucking show me your cards. We're gonna have a good conversation. Exactly. Exactly. Choose a card. Okay, Isabella. Cicadas buzz, a final requiem for Isabella's shop. It survived natural disasters and market shocks, but it could not survive alienation from the circle. No, Isabella! Oh, everything's just gone to shit, hasn't it? Oh, don't feel too bad, little bird. I've been booted out before, but I always land on my feet. This is the start of a new adventure. Go to Barto. Oh shit, uh-oh. She's got a bad card. I admit, I still feel so much uncertainty about the future. Always had your mum or the circle to support me, before Marquise led the group down a different path. One that I couldn't follow. We had another founding partner, but he left ages ago. I've heard rumors he's in Hara now. Perhaps you've heard the name before. It's an old city, abandoned when the water dried up. Hara isn't too far from here. The main problem is the neglected roads. Yo, we unlocked a new area to go to. I can't change the circle. Younger people have different ideas, just like your mom and I when we were younger. Okay. Ooh. The future of Pachenko is in the hands of folks like Marquise now, and her circle. I can only wish her luck. Bad. It was so good to see you again. I just wish that it was in better circumstances. Yeah, well... Could you help me instead of just watching? Okay. Well, if you'd played a pretty good card, it wouldn't have been a problem. You can't stay stuck somewhere you don't belong, child. I hope that you don't stop traveling until you find what you're looking for. You know what, Isabella? Maybe you're right. Maybe I don't belong in Barto anymore. You assure Isabella that leaving is the right choice, and she offers you a last smile and a hug as she heads out. I don't know, do I want to talk to that guy? Fine. The art critic. Up ahead, a crowd gathers along the road. You're used to Pachenko's street art attracting onlookers, but with the outdoor exhibitions damaged by the quake, you can't help but wonder what the fuss is about. Barto? More like Farto. Peace out, dorks. Bad cards. Peace out.
Another knowledge seeker, I take it? Wonderful. The name's Irat. Pleased to make your acquaintance. You've arrived just in time for my afternoon lecture. Today's subject, the historical significance of burnt sienna. Oh, how riveting. Wow, I'm so excited. It's so exciting. Wow. Besides color, there's nothing like perspective to make a composition compelling. It's all about taking risks. That's how you stand out from the crowd, I'm pretty sure. That's what I like to call the risk factor. Yeah.
Oh. Making him so goofy in case the conversation is bad so he comes across like a jackass. Smart. It's exactly it. It sounded like he was gonna be a dickhead, so I was like, let's give him a voice that is gonna make me feel better about that.
Besides the risk factor, you've also got to know your audience. I call that the desirability index. The formula for success is your risk factor multiplied by your desirability index.
Yo, what the hell is this math shit?
Risk factor.
This guy convo maxes. This guy does seem to convo max, doesn't he?
Yeah, that sounds about right.
You sound kind of like a dickhead. What have you got in your hand? Circles and triangles. Okay, you do have squares. I was like, it said he had squares. I've not seen a single square.
Could I have a word with my friend here in private? Thank you all. Okay, looks like we're alone. Whew!
You'd probably never have guessed, but I have no idea what I'm doing here. Back in Anchor, people kept telling me, fake it till you make it. How am I supposed to know when that is? You reassure Ira that he's doing great before letting him get back to his lesson. The sound of applause follows as you leave him to shine on. Because he's actually cool. Yeah, so change the voice when he, like, drops his thing. And then Ath ends up having a great relationship with the one character who sounds like a tool. Maybe there's something being communicated here. Oh. And ooh. Alright. Well. No one else here. On we go. Let's just follow the caravan. Still a singularly scenic stop in spite of recent events. Oh, that's Hara. The place is somehow connected to the circle in Pachenko. We could go to Hara and then catch up with the caravan. What a perfectly serendipitous moment of good characterization.
Risk factor. Risk factor.
That's just fun to say. What do you reckon, Chad? Do we follow the caravan? Or do we take a risk, go to Hara, and potentially turn everything in Barto to shit? Which, do we even care about Barto anymore at this point? Raising your desirability index each time you consider the risk factor. Hell yeah. You know what? Let's go to Hara. I'm getting FOMO. I think in the spirit of risks. Yeah, you know what? You know what? We're gonna optimize our risk factor and go to Hara. Optimize our risk factor in Hara. The lonely, nameless, a reclusive hermit, unbothered by the world. The lonely, hollow buildings of Hara are an oppressive reminder of what happens when the aquifers go dry. The decaying structures and empty streets have been given over to the wind and desert rodents. The Eremite. Hara is even quieter than you imagined. Its tall buildings crowding the horizon like so many giant tombstones. Up ahead, a solitary figure sits cross-legged by the roadside, the only other living person all the way out here. He kind of looks like a baked bean. A baked bean! A baked bean! You right though. Blessed paths, traveler. Oh, that locket. It brings back memories. I haven't seen that since Pachenko. It belonged to my mom. It was your mother's? I see. Your mother. She founded the circle in Pachenko, as did I. You must already know, to come all the way out here. I imagine you've heard unflattering tales. Unflattering? Oh. Oh shit. The ad's gone. Okay. I'll wait. I won't progress this. This feels like interesting stuff. You know what? I'm going to take a quick break. I'm going to take a quick break and get a snack while the ad's playing. And then we'll be right back. So that you guys don't miss out anything. Yeah, we need the baked bean lore. We got to have the baked bean lore. Alright, I'll be right back. I had a quick snack. Okay, so unflattering tales. Is that like about the circle in general? Or about like him and my mom? I'm not the person I was back then. Not in name or character. But the circle certainly led to who I am now. Our mission was simple. To fill the world with beauty. Unfortunately, this world has a way of making things complex. I tried to keep the circle whole. To keep profits from entering the equation. Our art was supposed to enrich the world, not make us rich. Well, 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 look what happened. Okay, that is a better hand. What have you got in your hand, mate? Ooh, ooh, ooh. Some bad looking cards there, mate. A schmackerel of a scrumptious snack. A smidgen of a schmeat. Yes, I had string cheese. Trade, commerce, and savvy brought Pachenko to life, filled it with wonder. For a time, this was enough. The trouble began when the circle set its sights on Hara. Wait, on Hara? Once a metropolis, Hara's water all but dried up, leaving it in sharp decline. Population dwindling, we imagined that with a large investment, Hara could be restored, and the circle's sphere of influence could expand. So we struck a deal with the Rilkers. Oh, the Rilkers. I'm addicted to some Woolies lentil salad I found. It's so good. Hell yeah. I like the Greek salad. The Woolies Greek salad. Your mum and young Marquise were its strongest proponents. Oh my god. Of course, the Rilkers had no intention of saving Hara. What they wanted were rare metals buried deep in the earth below the city. They threw out the stragglers, and what remained of Hara was stripped, gutted. But not before they paid us handsomely. That was when I knew we had gone too far. Wow. It was worth it coming here. Greed, excess. I left when the founders turned on one another. I gave up my possessions, my relationships, even my own name. Your mother. She did the same to an extent. Conflict made us seek new lives, unforeseen. These aren't the answers you wanted, I imagine. I hope you've lived enough for that to feel familiar. Bless your path. Oh my god. He's not wrong. You've grown accustomed to the challenges inherent to uncovering the past. Heading deeper into Hara, you wonder what else the silent remains of the city might have seen over the years, and how, in the end, all that's left is mysteries. What does he mean he gave up his name? How'd he do that? I guess he just denounced it. He's like, you don't call me that anymore. Interesting. The caravans in Clifton. We can catch up with the caravan in Buchenborough. Pretty sure. Yeah, we can. Let's do that. A bored child races the caravan on her bike. A number of vendors prop open their doors as the line of trucks trundle by. But for the most part, folks don't seem especially interested in the caravan's arrival. Oh my god! No! Miriam! Miriam, no! What the heck? Where? No! We loved Miriam! Buchenborough obituaries. Miriam. A recent arrival, she found herself right at home, befriending neighbors and uplifting the community. She will be sorely missed. Matilda will hold a service in the town center. Where? Oh my god, it happened. I cried. Fuck. I knew it. I knew it. This isn't how I expected it would happen, though. Oh, that's really sad. That means he's the quintessential old mate. You're right. He is the quintessential old mate. Oh, that's fucked up. Yo, Alexis is here. Made it to Buchenboro. Unexpectedly, you pick out a familiar face among the crowd. It's none other than Alexis. Based on their stall, complete with a bright new umbrella, they appear to have bounced back. My most trusted customer. Yes, the rumors are true. I'm afraid I've left Clifton behind me. Good. The competition isn't so fierce here in Buchenboro, but that won't be the case in a few weeks. Oh, what's happening in a few weeks? Oh, listen to me ramble. How does Bartow fare? Perhaps you should move too. It's a thought. You know what? Buchenboro does suit me much nicer, I will be honest with you. I'm trying to build a proper safety net out here for myself. Something that can endure a disaster or two. Are you looking for a partner, Alexis? Yes, join Alexis and Matilda. Right. I'm having trouble finding sustainable growers around here too. Many don't take proper care of their bees. Interesting, interesting, interesting. What you got in your hand there? Oh, bad card. It's alright, irrelevant. Oh, all that ruckus over there is about a funeral. That's a shame. I was wondering why my sales were slow. You wish Alexis luck, but don't think they'll need it. For whatever quirks they might have, they're remarkably adaptable to circumstances good and bad. That's someone you can look forward to doing business with. Choose your card. Matilda! She's finishing the service. The funeral takes place on a sunny day, so Miriam's weeping admirers have to provide the rain. After Matilda's final words, the guests shuffle into Miriam's old chocolate store to drink and feast, but Matilda invites you for a walk. I didn't lie to Miriam, you know. All of her readings were joyful. I saw the whale, an oak tree, even the unbroken comet. Maybe I'm just no good at sadness. I read that we were supposed to have rain today, but I even managed to chase the clouds away. I guess that's not a horrible quality to have. We're going to need a lot of hope around this place. A lot of new people coming in by railroad. Let's have a little looky-see. Ooh. Ooh. Oh, now it's going to fail anyway. You miss her. So do I. Grief maxing now. Yeah, now we're grief maxing.
I think Bukumboro will be okay. There's got to be more people like Miriam in the world that want to come here. If the railroad wasn't reopened, then maybe I would never have met Miriam. We got to take care of it, no matter what.
Oh, reshuffle, please. Oh, what a relief. Oh, I can play again.
Sorry, I just miss her a lot. She was such a nice person, especially to kids. Let me cry a little bit, okay?
You let Matilda cry on your jacket. You also loan her your handkerchief. She seems grateful for your assuring presence. Yeah, I want the grief card. Sure, buddy. Sure. I'll take a reshuffle card, though. By the way, your store is doing badly? By the way, your store sucks. Caravan's next stop. You approach a welcoming rest stop off the side of the road. Travelers sit around sharing stories. Join them. Gain a card with a cord. You know what? Maybe I should have put it on the fatigue card. Aldhist. Nadine is on edge as she leads the caravan into town. Fences have gone up where an assortment of tents and makeshift shelters huddle on the edge of the plaza. Shops stand open, but don't seem entirely welcoming. Oh, this is Tossito. You know, we should speak to Tossito. He takes pickles to the pinnacle. The shelves in Tossito's store rise almost 20 feet, filled with jars of colourful foods. He waves from a rolling ladder. The supply here could feed a small town for months. Oh, is Tossito trying to take care of the town? Bukumboro seems like they'd be happy to have you and not give you a hard time about the store that you don't even want to run. Right. Yeah, I kind of vibe with Bukumboro. Just do like a short route that goes to like 3 towns and back.
I'll pickle anything you can imagine here. Anything. Look at these shelves and call me a liar.
Bukamaxing? Listen, man. Ooh.
Carrots, cucumbers. If it fits in a jar, I'll pickle it. Doesn't fit in a jar, I'll make it fit.
This place really bookums my borrow.
This wasn't my idea, believe it or not. Folks cried out, "Tossito, sell those amazing pickles."
Did they now?
Can't know if you like it till you try it. Trying out new things is an important part of life.
No, it's cool. It's cool. We're recovering?
Who am I to refuse adoring fans? I'm just giving people what they want. Now I've perfected dozens of flavors. You know, I came up from nothing. Nothing to my name but a cucumber, a little vinegar, and a dream. Look at me now.
What? You only have a circle?
You got something against pickles? I find that hard to believe.
You played that. Okay, no, this is fine. This is fine. Okay. Oh, we did it. Success.
Yep, you're interested, I can tell. Try a couple pickles on the house. You'll fall in love.
You're fascinated by some of his more unique experiments. He explains how he came up with each one, though the stories sound a little fake. This guy trips over himself. I can't believe Ath did this. Oof. I don't want any of these. Fine, I'll take the one that lets you see what they've got. I'm not talking to this guy. I'll talk to Rohit though. Rohit's a good egg. I like that he has a pickle on his pocket, right? Just a series gaslighting you into believing they did not in fact just insult you, but you insulted them, right? Like, I didn't say that. Huh? Whomst? The sun beats down from above, but the residents seem fairly unbothered by the heat. Several women walk across the plaza, mango ice pops in hand. As you wipe the beads of sweat from your brow, Rohit presses a cold water bottle into your hands. Yo! Rohit, my man. Hi, them. Why did you say that about pickle? How dare you? How dare you bad-mouth my pickles?
Take this water. I'm really glad to see you again, friend. I hope that Nadine hasn't been working you too hard.
It's Rohit with a pizza t-shirt. Yeah! His business, this Mr. Business Casual. Maybe I need a pizza t-shirt. You too can be business casual.
I'm glad to hear that she's doing well. I feel bad for all the times she had to fix my mistakes, but she made me a better merchant.
Yeah, I'm kind of feeling like all the people in Barto are like dicks. And like Nadine is not that bad of a person.
I'm even feeling ready for the full route this month. Mostly. The coast got hit hard last month though. Maybe we can provide help.
Did they? I thought it was the earthquakes. The earthquakes didn't hit the coastal town. Unless there was another disaster.
I told my dad that I'm going to work for Nadine for a bit, and then send the money to him. I left out the part where I'm not going back.
Rohit, you sly dog. The music here is also really good. I like this music. Sus sentence, how dare you badmouth my pickle. Okay.
I've decided to part ways with my parents' business for real. I like being on the road and helping people get what they need.
Like, you're not wrong. Ew, tricky. Uh-oh. Rohit, you mad lad. Can I have one of those?
It means a lot that you're willing to support my dream. My parents never understood, and I'm not sure if they ever will.
I wonder if the flexible symbols represent someone that's just like super resilient. You soothe his concerns and Rohit beams with confidence.
Nadine has gained a valuable and passionate caravan member.
I can take it. Oh, this belong to me now. Do not mind if I do. Yeah, or someone who's traveled all over. True, yeah. And like taken on a bunch of different like experiences. Aurora? You know what? We'll talk to Aurora.
Sweet sounds once again flow out of magnetic music. Enticed, you head in for a look and a listen. My old student. I mean, your mum. She always wore that locket when she came in. Every time. She wasn't the type to give up much about herself. The few times she did talk about the future, she'd give that locket a little thumb. For good luck, I'm guessing.
Wait, we've never opened the locker. The locket. Good night, Calliste. Want to keep watching, see if you find happiness with the caravan, but I have to wash my hair before bed. No worries. Good night. Thanks for hanging out today. All right. We got this. Good. Cool.
She was your mother, wasn't she? You look just like her. She was a good guitar student. Always practiced.
Dang straight. You know, she took up music to impress a fella. Real handsome, rugged type. He used to hang around the shop waiting to pick her up after class. My dad. Is this the first time that we're getting dad mentioned? Because we've not had any dad mention at this point. Okay, you need to find out about dad. What? Oh, piss off, you didn't have a match for that. If it sounds out of sorts, I can tune it up for you, no problem. That's fucked up. That's fucked up. Oh shit, now I don't have a match for that. You ever think about learning to play the guitar? Come on, you've got to have a circle. As if you don't. As if you did not have a circle. I should probably get back to my paying customers now. Okay. Okay. Fuck you. Whatever. Didn't even want that anyway. Whatever. Ridiculous. Stupid. 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 You try to press Aurora for more information about Mum, but just like a piano that's slightly out of tune, you're clearly disturbing her. Might be best to come back another time when she has fewer customers. Lol, you were like, hey, my guitar is fucking broken. It sounds like shit. Just saying guitar kind of sucks. Yeah. Cry with frustration. Well, I did cry before. You missed it. I did cry. How you doing, Scry? Welcome in. Hello. Yeah, no, I did have a look. I did have a wee whittle, A little bit of an incident. Just a little bit of an incident. No big deal, no big deal. Oh, thank you, thank you, thank you. Thank you for the pets, I appreciate it. Okay, choose a card to gain. Dog shit card. Lars, no. I'm not talking to you, Lars. So... Romina? Oh, that's the... I don't want to go to Old Moray where that guard is around. I think that guard will try and put me in prison if I go there. Could I go to Anka? It looks like we can talk to this person now. You know what? Let's split from the caravan. We'll go up to Anka, then we'll go down to Clifton on our way home. Yo, thank you for the bunny check-in, Scry. Thanks for collecting 145 bunnies. Is it Maori? I don't know. Yo, we can pet that dog. It's okay, guys. Crisis averted. The dog is safe. Thunder eagerly bounds down from the truck cab, enticed by the strange smells of the city. A passing bus startles him and he looks to you for approval. The dog is safe. Whew. Wipe the concern from my brow. Oh my god. Ruff, ruff, ruff. There you go. Oh. A pat on the head reassures him. Thunder runs through the alley, sniffing around and sticking his head into various piles of refuse. Surprisingly, he returns with scrap. Spending time with Thunder makes you feel less fatigued. Oh sweet, I got the scrap now. Big Basilio. Once a well-known criminal, now a technician. Anka seems to have returned to its bustling, if not quite welcoming self. With the trains running, the rebuilding efforts have made great strides, and many shops are reopening for the first time. Electric Graveyard. Big Basilio stocks his electronics store with stuff no one's seen in decades. From the landfill to the shelf, his welcoming grin falters slightly when he sees your truck out the window. Oh. Got a wide selection here. All refuse, fixed up by my expert hands. You do the planet a favour taking this stuff home. Don't usually get outsiders coming in. My little bro sometimes drives them away. But gotta show him you're cool, right? I'm here to buy your stuff. Why would you drive me away? Okay, dude. What, are you just all triangle? Triangle, trying to fit in a square. This week only, if you buy any scrap parts, I'll throw in a repair for free. Even for outsiders. People are hurting all over. Because if you buy his things, everyone will think he never had any stock. Shit, you right, Slips. You right. That's a better deal than you're getting from the big guys in town. You hear that they're not even honouring warranty agreements right now? Oh, that's some bullshit. It's complete nonsense legalese. I guarantee all the parts in my shop personally. It lasts and it's safe, or I'll replace it for you for free. Ankins come first, usually. I guess I've been easing up lately. Triangle. Square. My brother doesn't like it, but everyone can use some help now and then, you know. By the way, let me know if you ever visit Tosin de Canals. Heard it's all androids there. I'd love to learn what makes them tick. I tried to get there from here. Boy, bad idea. One wrong turn and your vehicle's a submarine. Oh, interesting. So we unlocked a new road. This voice has been slowly bigsified. Sometimes they warp and they change. There's no telling the value of this stuff, but after a little negotiation, Big Basilio is willing to let it go for what seems to be a fair price. Did we get anything? It didn't tell us that we got anything. I have no idea if we got anything. Well, on we go. Okay, calendar. So we can go to Sandy Canals and meet back up with the caravan. I reckon we do that. Here through day 33. We should be able to... It should be okay. We should make it. Big Basilio. Elias is going to try and talk to us when we get home, and it's going to be incomprehensible. Thunder! Thunder sniffs at a passing android in confusion. I'm not able to identify their smell. Don't worry, buddy. You're cute as heck. Woof. Ruff, ruff. Yeah. Yeah. He's so confuzzled. He's so cute. Arr! The strong scent of spices and awkward stilted pets from the android only compound Thunder's confusion. A good scratch behind the ears reassures him though. Spending time with Thunder makes you feel less fatigued. Rohit! You can't help but notice Rohit has a fresh pep in his step, a gleam in his eye. It looks like he's ready to take on the world. He's certainly changed a lot since the first time you met. Oh, just the person I was hoping to run into. Hey, I just wanted to say thanks for putting up with me out there. I was green as it gets. Oh, God. I don't mean to toot my own horn, but I think I've come a long way with a little help from everyone. Hey, if you ever want any pointers, I'd be happy to pass along everything I've learned. I, heard from Nadine that things weren't going so well with your store. Can everyone get off my fucking back about my store? Come on! Leave me alone! What the heck? You sell out of stock one time, right? I sell out one time, and I'm punished forever. Trust me, I know firsthand how rough it can get out there. You know what they say, where there's a will, there's a way. Oh, Rohit. Yo, can you give me any cool cards again? I'm looking forward to being a permanent member of the caravan. Maybe someday it'll be me passing on the benefit of experience to the new guy.
I know. Kinda hard to imagine, huh?
Nah, Rohit. Honestly, you're a good egg. Oh, please shuffle my hand.
Well, here's to the journey. This one, the next one, and all the rest.
Rohit gives you a high five before continuing on his way with a confident whistle. A newcomer no more. It's hard not to be at least a little proud of the guy. Oh, I can get another sick card. It's the same as one I've already got, but I think it's actually pretty good. This is a hard choice. What do I replace? Stranger. He's gazing out across the ruined fields. Oh wait, this is the one who talks in weird... Oh? Taking aim, he disdainfully spits sunflower seeds on the ground right in front of you. Message received. What the fuck? What? It's a bit of a store spot. That's so funny. It's alright, you can keep clipping.
Heard from Nadine that things weren't going so well with your store. Can everyone get off my fucking back?
Get off my fucking back? Oh. Thank you for doing the clipping clips. It's actually super helpful when you do clips, so I really appreciate it. Thank you. Why being so rude? Yo, is that a Rilke? Are they the Rilkes? Where am I going now? Oh wait, wasn't that the artist who used to be in Pachenko? So it's 31. Okay, we should have time to get to Clifton and then back to Bartow. Certified store TM moment. Oh. Movement catches your eye off the road in the distance. Oh, keep going. Oh, shit. 2 fatigue cards. Oh, yeah, but Thunder's here. Your arrival is slowed by the steady flow of families and merchants making their way to Clifton. Many of the neighbouring communities did not have the resources to rebuild. Though the atmosphere on the road is solemn, the market is bustling once again. Thunder! Arf! Arf! Good boy. Shade is scarce at this time of day, but eventually Thunder settles in under a merchant's umbrella, making easy friends. Thomas! He's unloading crates of original artwork. New Leaf. The market is vibrant with only a hint of previous landslides. Spotted birds squawk indignantly from their cages, and the smell of cinnamon wafts with the prevailing wind. One of the stalls sells paintings, and the dramatic style is oddly familiar. Hi, can I interest you in a portrait of a silk weaver? Oh, it's my first customer. Please remember who I am. I remember you, Thomas. Let's just hope my cards say that I remember you. Whew.
I moved to Clifton to see how new audience respond to my work. Hopefully they weren't just being polite. Everyone from Pachenko was so nice about my leaving. I can't believe I was just anxious for nothing. Or do they secretly hate me?
Well, listen. You got any squares?
You do remember who I am, right?
Ugh, he does not. It's okay, I got a reshuffle coming up.
Sorry, I have to help a customer real quick.
No! Okay, wait, no, it's alright. We get one more. We're saved. Oh. Phew. Hi, Astromancer, how you doing? Welcome in. Hello. Thank you for the bunny check-in. Yo, 2020. Thank you so much for the buns collected. How you doing today? Hello.
I don't know how I'll repay Marquise for all the money that she spent on my move, but I can try.
Oh, that sounds like bad news.
I wanted to thank you for buying my painting and not running away screaming during our other conversations.
You're welcome, bud. Could you work with me a little bit and give me a triangle, though? Oh, wait, no, it's okay. It's out. 20. One more and my bunny can drink in the States. You right.
Since you travel a lot, maybe one of the smaller paintings will be easy for you to carry around. I have a series of square landscapes here.
Oh, thank you. You say goodbye to Thomas, who seems to have grown into his own ambitions. At least, he doesn't shrink back when he talks to other customers. Aww. He's a good egg. Alright. Back to Barto. Sure. Oh. Hey! As you disembark from your long, tiresome journey, Nadine covertly pulls you aside. I've spoken with the other members of the caravan, and we've reached a decision. I haven't even opened my store yet. What the hell? It was a difficult choice. Really could have gone either way. Barto hasn't exactly blossomed into the bustling trade hub your mum once promised us. But still, we feel it's headed in the right direction. And so I'm happy to report that Barto stays on the route. Ooh, crisis averted. Oh my god. We're prepared to deal with whatever pressure the Rilkers try to exert on us. It's not up to them. This decision is on a provisional basis, of course. We'll revisit it again if things ever take another turn for the worse. Oh, yeah, reshuffle, please. But in the meantime, I hope you can rest a little easier now, knowing that Barto has our support. As a congratulatory act, Nadine offers you her hand to shake. Be it delivering good news or bad, Nadine has never exactly been the mushy emotional type. Huzzah! Huzzah and hurrah! Oh man, I don't want to give up anything. Elias. Alright, motherfucker. Flips hair. I'm flipping my hair. Alright, Elias. Watch this conversational skill. You enter the coffee shop to find Elias sporting a huge smile on his face and handing out free cappuccinos to all of his customers. Have you heard? Nadine managed to keep Barto on the route. Dunk on him by rizzing him big time. Damn straight. Alright, show us what you fucking working with here. I can cook with this. I'm so happy. I mean, not about Nadine staying per se, but at least our little town still has a fighting chance. Yeah, well, Nadine is putting her neck out for us, alright? See, I will not hear any more shit talk about Nadine. And your mum's store. You've got to be feeling relieved about all this, right? See? Uh-huh. You're pretty much guaranteed to keep it well stocked now. She'd be proud, you know. Your mum. Of everything you've done here. Changed your fucking tune, haven't you, Elias? Oh, I've saved the town and now you want to be my best friend. Okay. Okay. Ooh, bad pull. But it doesn't matter. We rizzed him. I'm proud too. Proud of the store and proud to be your friend. Shut the fuck up, you two-timing little bitch. You rush around the counter to give Elias a hug. It's been hard ever since Mum died, but through it all, Elias has been there for you. No, he hasn't. He literally hasn't. We get back and he's like, weird talking to you now. Yo, how about that store? You gonna do anything about that store? Hey, bitch. Go get us some scrap. Hey, bitch. Go get me an instrument that I agreed to play for everyone, even though I don't know how to play an instrument. Also, how dare you arrive back and miss my abysmal performance because I sent you off to get something and you didn't return in time with the thing that I needed. Hey, bitch. Have you saved the town yet? Ugh. Sure. He's our childhood friend. Well, he didn't really act like it, did he? Okay. Sure. Okay, Samuel. Does he get more tattoos every time we see him? You can hear his big-hearted belly laugh from outside. The aroma of home cooking beckons you into the roadhouse, which appears to be back to its old self. Inside, Samuel awaits with bright eyes and a warm greeting. I think you need to see a therapist to work through your Elias hate. I do have it out for Elias, don't I? Smelled the ribs, didn't you? Thought you might. It was one of your mom's favorites too. Channel your hate further. I love that there's like two angels on my head. One of you is like, hey, I really think that you need to work through these feelings that you have for Elias. and the projection that you might be having. And then the other one is like, hate more. Embrace the hate. Be fueled by a hatred. Takes me back to the old days every time. Making me all wistful, remembering the first time I met Isabella and your mum. Oh, you met Isabella back then too. Did Isabella come here, by the way? Or maybe she went to Bukumboro. Bad news bears, Samuel. Bad news bears. We made it work. Those were the days, I'm telling you. Back when it was Isabella, me, your mum, and your dad. Never was a dull moment between the four of us. Do you think Samuel also came from the art place? You know, I got a real kick out of helping out back when things were rough, but it sure feels good to see this place back to its old self. Couldn't have done it without you. I keep waiting for these characters to hit a your mama joke. What the hell, Samuel? Say, did I ever tell you about how I grew the biggest onion I've ever seen? Let's see, it was about 17 years ago. To set the stage, I looked about the same then as I do at this moment. Now, stop me if you've heard this one before. Oh, you have? Huh. Could have sworn... Well, never mind then. Oh, it's not looking good. Calm down, Palpatine. Keep waiting. Business is good. Feels like every other day there's a fresh face walking in the door. That ain't half bad for this sleepy little town. A caravan's a big part of that. Keeps this place kicking. It just goes to show what an all-around amazing friend your mom was. I know for a fact she'd be beyond proud of everything you've done here. I don't know, people don't seem to really give me a lot of credit for the fact. Have you ever told the tale of AtheriaStarbringer the Wise? Don't be a stranger now. I'm throwing together a fresh new menu, and I'm gonna need someone to test it on, ain't I? Hell yeah, man. If someone asked to test their new menu on me, I am all in. Samuel's cheerful outlook is contagious. He has a knack for making you feel lucky and proud at the same time. You look forward to seeing more of him. Choose your card. Oh, this is rough. Woohoo! Look how full the store is. Now what? With Barto's future finally secured, you and Elias sit at Mom's old desk, feverishly planning all sorts of ways to improve the store in the years to come. You wonder if Mum felt a similar rush all those years ago when she sat down with her friends to create the circle. 10 years later. Thanks, Elias. What a swell guy. Old friends, new packaging. Just as you're ringing up your last customer at the end of a busy day, Elias joyfully bursts into the store, the same way he always does. He carries a box of coffee beans under his arm. I noticed you've been running low on our signature dark roast blend. Figured I'd bring another box over. These beans are really flying off the shelves, aren't they? Oh. You must play 2 cards? That's a dirty trick that you did. The new packaging must have something to do with it. People really seem to love the new label. Okay. And even better than that, we get to see her smiling face every day. Always watching over us. It's nice, isn't it? Oh, it must be of my mom. Watch this. I wonder if she'd be surprised at the fact that the two of us have somehow managed to remain friends all these years. Yet no thanks to you. When you missed my show at the Roadhouse, even I would admit things were looking a little hairy. Okay. 10 years later and you're still bringing that up? You are a terrible friend. Okay, well, since we're relitigating things from the past, how about that time I came back from a long road trip and you said, I literally can't talk to you anymore? How about that time? How about that time? Haha, so funny. What a funny memory. Remember that day your mum had to pry us apart after we fought over her locket? Nothing to say, Elias? Yeah, that's what I thought. Nothing to say on the matter. Selfish. Darned thing got us into trouble even then. Long before we uncovered the truth about her history with the circle. Oh boy, we were at each other's throats. She must have thought that was going to be the end of our friendship right then and there. If you would have stopped being friends with me after such a small thing, Elias, that says a lot about you as a person. This guy thinks he's part of the squad. Right. We've certainly come a long way since then, haven't we? Elias unseals the box and hands you a bag of coffee beans. Right there on the label, staring back at you, is a picture of Mom. You smile to yourself, hoping you've made her proud. For Tata and Jito. Oh, it's finished. We did it! We finished the game! And we got a happy ending! We got the good ending, guys. Oh, I was looking grim for a minute there. It was looking grim for a minute when the one time I didn't have anything in my store because people had purchased it all. Wow. You know, I really do think that the stranger was one of the Rilkers. I'm pretty sure. I'm pretty sure the stranger was one of the Rilkers. There it is. The clip. Thanks, Elias. I'm glad you remember. This is the one where I'm like crashing out again. I managed to remain friends all these years. Yeah, no thanks to you. You know, there's always this one NPC that you love to hate, right? Congrats, thank you. Thank you, thank you. We did it. We made it to the end. Look, I think I like the game. I like the storyline. There were a few things that were a bit annoying about the gameplay itself. But you know what? That last couple of trips actually went really well. Like the last couple of trips I did, I think that actually went really well. They went better than the first few. I was definitely getting frustrated for like the second and third trips that I did. I didn't like the feeling of helplessness of like all of these conversations are going poorly and there's like, I feel like there's nothing I can do about it. But I think by the end we got a good groove of it. There it is. There's the game. And, as promised, I will be going to bed early tonight. I'm already starting to yawn. I'm very tired. So, that's gonna be me for today. Uh-oh, it's happening. Yes, I know. Going to bed early. But good news for you guys. Saf and I are going to be playing Diablo tomorrow. So it's going to be a long stream tomorrow. So even though I'm finishing early today, it's big stream tomorrow. Isn't that exciting? Isn't that cool and fun? Cool and fun. Diabolical. Diabolical. Yes. Yeah, so yeah, you can check out tomorrow we're going to be playing Diabolical 4. And then Final Fantasy 14 after that. And then we'll be doing FF14 on Sunday. And then we'll be doing Guild Wars 2 on Monday. I'm going to be doing a lot of streaming. I'm going to be doing lots of streaming. My Diablo Warlock build is psychotic now. One-shotting T8 elites. Oh my god. Feel free to share your build if you want in the Discord. I'd be interested in taking a look. I think that'd be cool. Hello, Jim. Hello, Jim. Thank you for the bunny check-in. I appreciate that. Thank you for collecting 418 bunnies. Oh dear, be careful with your energy. Yes, you are right. I will try and take it easy. But, look, the last 2 days I've been going to bed very early. I've been storing it up. That's how it works, isn't it? You store it up in a battery, and then you deplete the battery. I'm certain that's how it's supposed to work. Oh. I'll share tomorrow. I think Saf would like it. It's a one-button bomb. Okay. That sounds good. Sure. Yeah. Sure. Alright, we'll raid Neri before he finishes. I think he's gonna finish up soon. And yeah, I'll get some good rest in time for big week of streaming. Next weekend, though, I've got family stuff on. So Saturday, I'm not sure whether I'll be streaming or whether I just do like a Diablo but no FF14. So, because I've got like family stuff at night. So we're just making up for then. We're just making up for then. That's all it is. Oh. Alright everyone, thank you so much for joining me today. I hope you enjoyed the rest of that story, and thank you very much Calliste for donating to charity so that you could do a Q-skip game redeem. I appreciate that. Thank you, thank you. Next up we have Hell Is Us will be the next game redeem, which was another charity one from Slips, so thank you for that. You don't want to miss next Friday. Next Friday is going to be like Souls-like, horror adjacent, no map, no quest symbols, absolute chaos. It's happening. It's happening. Alright, if you want to join the Discord so you can stay up to date with announcements, there is a link to the Discord. If you want to catch me on YouTube, I multi-stream on YouTube, but it's also where I keep all my VODs, so you can catch up on previous streams over on YouTube. I also have a separate YouTube just for Final Fantasy XIV content if you're interested in that. Here is the raid message. As always, if you want to find me again, following is the easiest way to do that. Don't forget to subscribe to YouTube if you're interested. I really appreciate it. And yeah, until tomorrow, I hope you have a good day, a good evening, or a good night. And I will see you all again very soon. Good night. Goodbye.